The Enclave Plasma is now the best weapon to do this. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not really good at all. I've done this a few times, and it's extremely underwhelming compared to the Gauss minigun. The Gauss minigun is the clear winner, and I'll show you why here. There's a couple reasons why. First of all, we've lost bullet shield, which evidently is amazing. This 20% deflect chance is significant in Phase 1. Without that, Phase 1 takes forever to complete, on average. Why? Because Ricochet, since we're not building for crit, right, we don't have a lot of points in luck. I have put in junk shield. I removed where is it? The one gun army, because it doesn't make any sense to have it in there, because I'm not a heavy gun build now. This is a pistol in this case, but it could just as well be a rifle. But I have junk shield, curator. Let me go make sure my ult doesn't log out. Okay. I have Ricochet, of course, good with Salt Class Rate, just the standard stuff. I did swap out a card for Sneak and Escape Artist because I'm trying to use Follow Through to get Sneak, right? So if I can get into Sneak, because this is a silenced weapon, right? It's considered silenced. If I can get out of danger, I can do a lot more damage in Phase 2. That's part of the trick. So Phase 1 is the big issue here. Getting through Phase 1 seems to take forever with this weapon because I'm not doing any damage to the shield. And the reflective damage is not doing enough damage to the shield because I'm not reflecting enough. Even with reflective on every one of these pieces, I have 50% chance to reflect, right? Or return 50% of the damage received back to the target, right? It's not enough. It makes it last forever. The real magic comes evidently from bullet shield. Surprisingly good card. I am surprised at how good this is. So I've removed this and I've put some survival things in there instead. I bumped this to rank 3. I put in Iron Stomach just to build my defenses. And since I'm not using a spin gun, I was able to just lose everything except Lock and Load and Bullet Storm, right? So those are still in there. I've been able to put in some quality of life cards like Pack Rat, Traveling Pharmacy, Bandolier rank 1. I did adjust this over here, so I have Pyrotechnician as well as Science, right? And I had to remove something, so I removed Intelligence, so I am lacking a bit there. I probably could have done Endurance instead, and that would have made my weapon do a little bit more damage. But again, as you're going to see, Phase 2 is not the problem. I do plenty damage in Phase 2, even when follow-through doesn't kick in. The problem is Phase 1. I'm going to take a Berry Mentats for that little extra bit of int.
Alert.
I'm not using any food buffs.
Activating defense system.
I'm going to stay out of Sneak. I'm going to reload real quick. You can see I have 5 stacks of Bullet Storm. I tend to be at 4 or 5 stacks or higher, which is pretty good, right? If you look at the actual buff here, it's 45% damage, right? Currently. So again, Phase 1 is the problem. Watch how long, watch me get super lucky this time. It's going to take forever to get through Phase 1. Like over a minute just for Phase 1. That's if I don't die. So I'm building up these stacks of Tenderizer. Tenderizing this enemy. I'm back to 5 stacks of bullet. I might put that second card on there just so I can get higher, but I was thinking 10 stacks might be enough for this weapon. Real trick is I want to be fully reloaded when Phase 2 starts, and I want to sneak. That way I can hopefully get the follow-through benefits. You can see it's taken forever, right? It's very annoying. I'm already 16 seconds over the minigun. I'm gonna reload now. I'm gonna sneak. You can see I go to 6,900 damage, whatever. So that's great. Phase 2 is fine. It's wonderful. Look at that. It's amazing. Phase 2 done in like half the time, or maybe 2/3 the time of the minigun. But the minigun is the clear winner when it comes to phase 1 because it's a heavy weapon, and the heavy weapon bullet shield is phenomenal. And you do have to sacrifice, you know, on some quality of life here. I lose traveling pharmacy, I lose pack rat, I lose bandolier, but hey, if that means getting through phase 1 in 30 seconds or 35 seconds or 40 seconds, then that's so be it. That's half the time in phase 1. So this weapon for me is off the table. The Gauss minigun is the clear winner. Makes me sad to say it, but that's the case.